Hello, everyone. I don't usually show a lot of my games. I think the last time I showed one was a few months ago, but this one was quite instructive, so I decided to show it. The time control is 5 minutes, so not the most accurate game, but a few instructive moments appear. So let's take a look. It's a game I played earlier today. Start c4, c5, Sicilian defense, and I play the Alpine pawn c3. The idea is, in the perfect world, I would like to play d4. Okay, he plays c5 to challenge me, and this is actually the one of the two main moves here. The point is my knight is not on the square, so black wants to take advantage of that. Because the point is, if I take, he takes back, I cannot bring my knight to kick his queen. Another move in this position is knight f6 for the same reason. It attacks my pawn and I can't defend it with a knight. At any rate, d5, I take, he takes, play g4, and he decided to take right away, which is not the end of the world, but maybe it's a good idea to sit there for a few moves. The point is, my knight loves this square, and so the logic behind taking is now when I take back, my knight gets this square. Otherwise, he has to go somewhere worse. So this is a subtle thing which is kind of relevant. Anyway, he double attacks my pawn. I defend. He pins my knight. I unpin. He cannot actually win my pawn because if he takes my knight, I take back with the bishop attacking his queen. So he doesn't have time for this because his queen dies. And if he takes and takes with the queen, white has a small tactic, which I will ask you to find. And the move, of course, is bishop takes knight, because then the knight doesn't exist, which means the queen dies. So takes, queen takes, queen. At any rate, he cannot do this. So he castles, which is good if he wants to win this pawn, but it's also insane because his king is open. And there are a lot of open lines. If he wins this pawn, there will be more open lines. So I'm not sure if he wants those lines. I play knight c3 to gain time on the queen. He has to move. Here I have the best move, which I didn't find because I was so focused on looking at the king. White has a small tactic here, which I didn't look for. I just got sorry. I played d5 first, and now white has a small tactic. The reason for d5 is the knight has to move, and now I can simply win a piece. Let's see if you guys can find this. And the move is knight here, which is a fork, and also a discovery over here. I played castle, which makes a lot more sense. Sacrificing a pawn. But remember, at this point, the pawns don't matter because there's a king over here. I have 20 million pieces about to kill the king. And my plan was after takes, which is what happened. I trade. And of course, we don't trade queens here because then might attack. It's still kind of strong, but it's sort of going to become significantly weaker. We play queen here, several points, attacking this, attacking that, but also rook here with tempo on the queen. He moves the queen, defends the bishop, attacks my bishop. But here, again, because the king is in the middle, I can just ignore this. So I can play bishop f4. And the point is the king cannot run away. And the second point, I can now play this move. And I think everything is probably losing for black at this point. But this is probably the most losing, I suspect. Because now it's game over. Rook check, the king cannot run away, king cannot run away, it's all over. He played to a checkmate, and that's where it ended. The moral of the story is when you are attacking, sometimes you can give up a pawn or even a piece. And the second point is you need to make sure when you castle that your king will not be overwhelmed very, very quickly. When he castled, his focus wasn't trying to win this pawn, but this is when he's thinking under. Yes, he's triple attacking, but that doesn't end well usually. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, please subscribe, and I will be back soon. Thank you.